It's another YouTube video. Today we're here in a random gas station at 12 at night to record this truck because we are going to be doing a walk around. So that's the topic of today's video. We're going to be doing a walk around of the single cab Raptor just so you guys can see how the bodywork came out. I already did a walk around, but like a better one, I guess you could say. So you can really highlight the paint and then just go over everything I did with it again, because I know there's a lot of new people watching. So yeah, let's get into it. All right, so here we have it. We have an OEM Raptor bumper, no skid plate on it. I'm kind of lazy. I kind of get lazy with it. No sensors. I need to get those. Regret selling my original bumper with sensors on it. We got aftermarket lights. They are from eBay. OEM grill. We still need to wire these lights. Oops, sorry. OEM hood. And all this plastic that you see here, like this bottom part, the Ford logo, this, oh, sorry, that's right there. And then pretty much all the gray stuff, besides this and this and this. I'm gonna be painting it, I think chocolate. I don't know if I'm gonna paint that one and that one chocolate, but I know I'm gonna paint this, those three things chocolate, which is the same color as this. A lot of people say it's brown, but it's actually chocolate. It's really hard to see, but in person when you see it, it's completely different. And the paint is from Tropical Glitz. It's called Chocolate Fudge Brownie for the bottom color, which is brown, and for the top color it's Sandbar. And it does look a lot different from the website, and that is for a good reason, and that's because we use a matte clear coat from Tamco, and we use a total of 1.5 gallons, so a gallon and 2 quarts for the full truck. And we still have a lot of paint left over. That's why I have extra paint to paint more shit on the truck. So and then we have like half a gallon of matte clear coat left, so like I have a lot that I can use. But that just gives you an idea. And I did paint like all of the doors. I know the door's locked. I did paint everything. Like no corners were cut on this. Like everything was painted on the interior. So that's with everything besides bed, because I'm getting bed liner when I'm not broke, or unless I want to get sponsored. But yeah, let's get into the bodywork. The majority of the bodywork lies here in the bed. So for the bed, I did want it to extend it out to here, so like slowly mold it into that. But just with the time crunch, I was kind of lazy. I didn't have my truck for like a month, and that was like I had to borrow cars and shit from my my sister, my dad, and my mom. So I kind of rushed it, and you can kind of see it right here. I'm gonna point it out. I'm not gonna just like try to hide it and say it's the best, because I know it's pretty imperfection. You can see it right here. It's more in person when you see it. You see that right there, and then like you can kind of see it right here. But it's just small little things that that were pretty difficult to kind of get perfect, and it really bothered me at the end, because I was like, okay, I'm just gonna try to finish it really quick, because you can see kind of in the paint right there, the way you can see sand marks, which I don't like. And then right here, because I rushed it, you can see more right there. But that's kind of just what happens when you rush shit like this. And at the end of the day, I think it came out pretty good. I'm like, I want to hear what you guys think about the bodywork, because this is my first time. Keep in mind, this is my first time doing anything like this. I'm very new to bodywork, but I did fortunately have help from Rapido's Auto Body. They're the best. And then here, those weren't supposed to be gold, but we just fucked up, and I got hella lazy, so I just didn't paint it again. And you can kind of see little flaws, like the line, just shit that why'd I grab that? Just like shit that, like, same thing right here, shit that I kind of like, I was just like whatever on. And the back is not as bad, but right here you can see like kind of all the flaws that went into it. As for the front, I took a long ass time on these just because I was waiting for those to come in. So I'm gonna go back to these, by the way, because of how I put them on and all that. But for these, did shitload of bodywork. Got all of the pinholes removed. We sharpened these lines, these lines, these lines. So I'm very proud of the way these came out. As for the valance, the dog did bite like chunks of it out, so I repaired it. They would tell me how to repair it, and it came out super nice. This was the bad side, but it looks pretty good, and I need to bolt that in already. But the hood also had a chunk of it missing right here, but we used the two-part epoxy we used for the bed and created it, or I guess I created it. I don't want to take all the credit, I shouldn't, but anyways, and they helped me like learn how to do it, which allowed me to kind of create this entire thing right here. And we did move it lower, so I don't know if you can tell on this one. This one's a little higher because this one was it didn't get like, it was fine. Only this side had like a chunk removed, but I moved it a little lower because they told me to, because there is a gap, so they want to just try to remove the gap as much as possible. Sorry. And yeah, these will never fit right no matter what you do, unless you're like perfect. Just because you got to cut it out, and it's a whole thing. But this is the only, like, one of the only OEM parts now, just because these aren't OEM. That's not OEM. Well, obviously this is, but yeah. So we have 39-inch tires with hybrid RRW beadlock wheels. So if I just put the ring on it, they're beadlock. Then we have down here, the magic happens. Raptor suspension, Gen 1 shocks, Gen 2 everything else. I went over that many times, so I'm not going to dive too much into it. BF Goodrich 39-inch project wheels. And then we got the shocks in the rear as well. As I said, that one clip got too long. Gen 1 shocks in the rear. And then I got the front ones rebuilt, and that's on mid-perch, so they sit a little higher. That's why you see a little baby squat. But moving back to the bed, how I put it on. So what I did was, I kind of explained the others, but whatever. Cut right here of the new fiberglass bed, molded it to the aluminum bed using two-part epoxy and Bondo. Same thing down here, molded it, created the body lines. And then up here, I cut the bed all right here, all along. And then put it on, cut it right here, the bed. Cause it was like this, so we cut it like straight like this, put it on, just kept test fitting, trimming, and then from there, once we got the ideal, like the best we can, bolt, whatever, just bolted it like everywhere, like right here, nowhere down here, bolts hit through here, and then once we knew it was like good or perfect, I guess you could say, we got the two-part epoxy, and then lathered it everywhere on it. We lathered it on the OEM bed and the fiberglass bed, and just pretty much let it sit for a day, both sides, and this is how it ended up coming out. So yeah, that's how you would do the bed. There's obviously a lot more that goes into it, but it's just kind of difficult to explain. Like, this line I had to create. So it's not the best, but first time, I'm ready for my next one. So if anyone wants this truck, I'm ready for to build the next one. Now moving on to interior. Sorry, this video is dragging on a little bit too long. We got OEM lariat interior console, OEM lariat climate, and then a Raptor screen. I say Raptor because it has a Raptor APIM module. So I guess, yeah, and that's all the Raptor buttons. But as soon as you get these, I want to find them for a good price. I don't want to pay $400 for them. But I'm getting this one removed because honestly, $700 for it to work is actually fucking absurd. So I'm not paying that. I mean, that's a good price for what it is, but I don't see the reason to pay $700 for this to work when I have that one. And maybe I'll do it. I don't know. I'm just like on it. But that's pretty much it for interior. Pretty much it for the video, guys. Kind of dragged on a little bit long, but I really wanted to dive into the details of the bodywork, because I know a lot of people have been asking me about that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you want to see more of this truck, reviews, off-roading, whatever. I'm kind of running low on ideas because I haven't bought anything that I can make a video on. If you guys want to sponsor me, I can make a video on it. maybe I'll do a video of it painting it after I ran out of ideas, or like painting the logos that I said I was gonna paint. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for the next couple videos coming out, and yeah.